What's up guys, Meredith with AmericanTrucks.com, and today we are checking out this MBRP Armor Pro Series resonator with a 3-inch inlet and 3-inch outlet, fitting all year and model trucks. Now, if you are looking for an affordable way to change the sound of your truck without all the additional work that a full exhaust system requires, this is going to be a great solution for you. Now, whether you have an aftermarket 3-inch system that needs to be toned down a hair, or you have added a muffler delete to your truck and you kind of want to mellow out that volume and sound, this is going to help in both scenarios, helping reduce any unwanted frequencies for a more comfortable driving experience in your truck. Now, the main purpose of a resonator is to remove any of those annoying frequencies in the system before they do get to the muffler. Now, some of those can cause humming, buzzing, and overall unwanted drone, but this is going to help reduce those characteristics and ultimately quiet down the system and alter the sound to have a smoother tone. Now, again, that is going to be great if you have upgraded to a new 3-inch system and you're having a hard time with drone, or you're having a hard time with the amount of volume and you kind of just want to dial it back a little bit without completely replacing that new system. Now, the sizing here will work with any 3-inch system that you pair with this, so depending on your setup, you can create a custom sound for your truck and keep this in place even if you are changing out other exhaust components. This is going to be made of a 304 stainless steel construction. It will be high quality and super high in rust resistance. So it's going to hold up very well in extreme conditions and over a longer period of time compared to other lower quality stainless or aluminized options. As we'll have quality welds around the inlet and the outlet, you are going to have some cuts on the inlet and the outlet as well for a quality seal. And it will be a straight through style resonator with a perforated core to help take away some of those unwanted frequencies. Now, this will require some modification when it comes in the install. You will have to cut out a section in order to pop this into your current exhaust system, but we are going to show you all the details about the install in just a minute. Now, this resonator is about $150, and to act as a solve for drone or any annoying noises with your current setup, I think that that's a great price. Now, there are a lot of other options available in the category, but most of those are going to be muffler options. So if you're specifically looking to reduce the harshness of your exhaust, this is going to be more for you. Now, this will also be a high quality option with materials that are very well made, and the overall construction of this resonator is going to be high quality. So again, if a quick fix for a better exhaust note is what you're looking for and you want a long-lasting solution to do it, this is going to be a great option for you. Now, install here will be a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter and will probably take about 2 hours, give or take, to get the job done. Again, you are going to have to modify your system, so keep that in mind. And I do recommend that you have a saw, a measuring tape, a marker, file, impact, and 15mm deep socket on hand. Now, speaking of the install, one of our customers here has put this on their truck and is going to walk you through the details on how you can get this onto yours at home. So that's going to wrap it up for my review. Let's go ahead and jump into the install.
Hi, my name is Eddie Grove. This is my 2020 F-150 5-liter Coyote V8. I have currently an exhaust system on there, an FX Flowmaster exhaust system. So with the FX Flowmaster exhaust system, it's a little loud hauling a trailer with it. So we decided that we're going to install an MBRP exhaust resonator. So we're going to go ahead and crawl underneath the truck now. We're going to cut the existing 3-inch 408 stainless steel exhaust and install this 304 stainless steel resonator. So what we're going to do is we're going to score the exhaust first, and then we'll actually cut it all the way through. And so we're going to be using a pipe cutter, which does not work very well for stainless steel, but it worked well for giving us a nice straight mark for cutting the exhaust, and then we'll come back through with the Sawzall blade for the final cut. So let's go ahead and head underneath the truck here, and we'll mark out the 14.5-inch marks that we have set up to cut the exhaust out for this resonator. So let's head underneath. All right, so we already marked out the 14.5 inches that we're going to need to cut. So now we have our pipe cutter here that we're gonna score it with to make sure we have a nice round, even cut when we come back through with the Sawzall. So let's go ahead and get this set up now that we have it marked out. And the advantage of using this pipe cutter is it really makes a nice straight, even score mark to make it nice and easy for us to come back through. Because if you ever use the Sawzall and cutting metal, it's sometimes hard to make a nice straight line with. But this will be a nice guide for us. So we're gonna do it about 8 times or so, back and forth, just to make sure we have a nice score line for the Sawzall blade to follow. And so I'm just squeezing this moderately to make sure we have a nice score on it. That looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and take this off and we'll go to the other end, the other mark now, which was 14.5 inches down this way. We'll make sure we reattach our pipe cutter here. Make sure we're on our mark. Looks pretty close. Let's go ahead and score that. Well, just a little off. I'll move it again. That looks a little better. So again, we're gonna bring this back and forth about 8 times. Make sure we have a nice scoring mark. All right, that looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and get the Sawzall blade now, and we'll go ahead and finish cutting this. All right, I got my Sawzall here. Went ahead and put my safety glasses on. I'm also gonna put hearing protection on for this. I strongly recommend that. So let's go ahead and cut this pipe. All right, now that we got that cut, we're gonna take a file now and just clean that edge up, that burr a little bit. So we'll be right back. All right, so we have our pipe cut now, ready to accept the resonator. So we have our 2 exhaust clamps and our other piece of exhaust to be able to go in between the resonator and the muffler. So let's go ahead and head down and install this. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and attach this exhaust piece in between the resonator and the muffler. We're gonna go ahead and just insert that into the resonator. We can't forget about our exhaust clamp. So we're just gonna go ahead and slide that over now. But since I'm a low OCD, I like to orient it with the rest of them, make sure they're all going the same way. Just gonna slide that on for the moment. And then we're gonna go ahead and insert that back into the muffler, which again was the FX series from Flowmaster. So let's go ahead and get that started. Maybe it'd be easier to start it like this.
Hammer time.
Yep, there it goes in. Definitely a little on the snug side. Let's go ahead and put the resonator on there as well. All right, as you can see, we have a good fit here. Unfortunately though, we need to slide the whole unit out a little bit so we can fit this over the other exhaust pipe. Yep. All right, so let's go ahead and now slide this back on. All right. So we are back in, and we'll go ahead and pause the video there. So we have our resonator on. We have it oriented correctly with the MBRP showing down below. We now need just to tighten our 3 exhaust clamps. So we have our 1 here for the muffler, and then we have our 2 for the resonator. So let's go ahead and tighten these up. Starting back with the muffler now. We'll start with that one and work our way towards the front. So these are 15 millimeter. For those doing it at home, I would like to know. Go ahead and snug this one up a little bit, and then we'll orient it correctly. All right, looks like it's lined up. We'll go ahead and tighten this one down.
So So that's going to wrap it up for my review and the install of the MBRP Armor Pro Series resonator with a 3-inch inlet and 3-inch outlet fitting all year model trucks. You can find this right here at AmericanTrucks.com.